Maybe you should have told them to play some music. Maybe your baby like trap music.
She do like trap.
Like she do
Maybe
like
she
trap
responded to Kevin Gates. That's not healthy.
Why is that not healthy? Gerald responded to everything I played.
For the Kevin Gates that I play, it would be.
Yeah, I play.
Oh, okay. I was about to say some of unhealthy.
We don't play my little eater with Gerald.
No, we don't play
that.
We don't play songs like that.
We might play Speed Dial. You know what I'm saying? We might play Speed.
We ain't gonna play Power or Breakfast or Breakfast. We ain't playing.
No.
Those is for different car rides.
When I realized
different little babies.
I realized Denia was more me than her mom.
She just looked like
when
little girls grow up to act just like their mamas, but they be their daddies.
Yeah.
And little boys grow up to be just like their daddies, but have their mama tendencies.
Yeah.
She was it's a bunch of little boys that like her, and one in particular she had got in trouble for. Okay. Like she was in the office. Yeah. And her mom couldn't make it, and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and go down there. But down there, I'm in the office. I'm looking at her, and she got her head down. I said, what did you do? She was like, I didn't do nothing. And so I look at the teacher come in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why y'all got me in here? And she was like, well, Denia made this. I don't remember his name. This little boy cry. I look at her. I thought you said you didn't do nothing. She said, I did it. I look at the teacher. I said, she's like, Denia, tell him what happened. And she said, I didn't do nothing. And she was like, tell your dad what happened. She said, it's not my fault that his breath stink. His breath stank, Daddy. It stank. He has poor oral hygiene. I said,
I'm so proud of her.
I was like, I'm
so proud of her.
You did the right thing.
I just looked at her and I was like, and inside I'm like, I'm very happy. I'm like, when did you start using the word hygiene correctly?
But isn't this what I just said?
Yeah.
All he had to say was hello.
But this boy had been trying to bag her, and she said she's finally.
But he got poor oral hygiene.
Yeah, Denia was like she finally snapped. She said he been trying to talk to me all year, and I keep telling him no, and he just wouldn't stop. So when he touched me, and I looked at him, and he said, hey, Denia. She said, Dad. He said, hey. He said, hey.
And it's always the ones that have steak bread that emphasize the
it's the way she moved. She moved like me. He said, hey, Daddy. He said, hey. Like don't bring your octopus breath at me. I'm like, I look at the teacher and I'm like, and she's like, Mr. Davidson, I said, I honestly don't know what you want me to do. I'm like, because to be real with you, if she uncomfortable, she didn't tell him.
Tell him to brush his teeth.
Like, I think
you are his teacher.
I said, I think this is a better conversation for you and that boy, because I can't get mad at her for telling him no.
Speaking of stanky stuff, how do you tell an adult they stink?
You stink.
You stink.
Okay. You just tell them how do you tell a female?
You stink.
The same.
We've had this question on air last week, right?
Wait. Do you like her? Do you want to date her?
Hell no.
Okay, then you stink.
I just don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
Go take a shower.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't want to be rude about it.
I ain't trying to be the one to be the bearer of bad news.
Yes.
Why do we have to have a filter on honesty? People.
It's not a filter on honesty. It's care for women. It's care for women because of their emotions and how you can say the simplest shit in the world and either A, get canceled, or B, get sued, or B, said something crazy about it. You ain't got to be trying to do nothing, but you can just say some shit to a person and they take it the wrong way. Excuse me, sweetheart, you need to go home and put on some deodorant. You trying to say I stink?
Yes.
Oh my God, how you gonna talk to me like this, man? Yada, 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 yada. And you lift your arm like this and you just like, please put that motherfucker down. like, bro, like. And
then before she even started on her rant, see, is that right there? The stank hit me before you even lifted your arm.
That's when I realized that my daughter got that asshole gene for me.
See, I knew my daughter had me. I knew my daughter had me and her when she was at school, and apparently some girl like scratched her in the face, and my daughter got up and socked her in the face, and I was like, "You're not supposed to do that." You're not supposed to do that.
That's the same thing.
When Denia had smacked this girl who we had been saying, hey, Like she had went to
somebody touch you, knock their ass out.
Yeah, she had went to the teacher. She had went to the principal. Nothing got done, and I told them because we had kept getting calls from her. I said, when my daughter snapped, don't call me.
Okay.
And I got that call. She suspended. Why she suspended? Did I tell you, Daddy, what happened? Because her mom was mad. But when she told me what happened, I said she can stay over here. Because she said this little girl and her friends was throwing paper at her head, at her hair.
Oh, whoop they ass.
What was the mama?
Whoop they ass.
I would have checked one and then
her mom wanted her to just go tell the teacher again and like it'll separate them. But
if she didn't do it the first time,
right? I said you did right when you already told. I said the teacher know, the principal know. I told her on the phone. I said on the phone while the teacher and the principal was right there because I was on call with them. I said when she snapped, don't.
We are not in class, teacher.
Yeah, I said don't call.
But I have to chime in here because I literally just taught my students this. I told them all the time. I was like, look, you do not have to retaliate. That's how you get in trouble. But this is what you do to avoid all of this. This is what you do. In the middle of my lesson, I stopped because there was an all-out argument. I was like, this is what y'all do. Give the warning.
Yeah.
Give the warning. Once you give the warning, and they have two options. They can either walk away from you, or they're gonna keep going. If they keep going, you have a right to do whatever you want to.
Man.
But when I come to ask you what happened, the first thing that needs to come out of your mouth is, I gave them the warning. Okay.
I was with my brother while he was still living here when I got that phone call, and it was on speaker in my car, and he was like, let's go get our baby. Because he was proud of her too. Right. The look, they threw it. The night said, that's it. Got her book. Turn. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Right. Little girl knocked out on the decks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And I had said,
you thought you was Billy Badass.
And when she got in the car with me and Marquis, she's like, I'm sorry. My brother said, you sorry for a girlfriend? He said, we're gonna go get some ice cream. He said, you knocked that bitch out.
That's how you reward that.
Like, neither one of us was mad, and we was like, that's how you handle it. You tell if they don't take care of it and they mess with you again, whatever happens.
Because here's the problem. Here's the solution. Because now you suspended. Yeah. Nobody's got to see you. That bitch got to go back to school the next day.
Guess what? If Daddy got vacation time, we going on vacation.
Yeah. I had took 2 days off. I already was on my off day, so I just took 2 extra days off. We spent a whole 4 days together. Mm-hmm. My brother was off too. Nigga, we was chilling. My daughter was so happy. She was like, I thought I was going to be in trouble. Her mom over here like, you can't encourage it. I said, I'm encouraging her defending herself.
Exactly.
Because at that point, it's self-defense. You
explain what was right and what was wrong, and you proceed to reward what was right in the situation. Mm-hmm. Now, if she did something that was egregiously wrong, then you address that accordingly. But in that situation, it seemed like she did everything that she was supposed to do. It's all done. Like I got in trouble for getting into a fight that I didn't start, but I ended. But because I got in trouble at school, I still got in trouble. And I was like, but y'all told me to tell the truth and all this other stuff, but then I'm still getting in trouble. That's why I don't be telling folks stuff now. My mom be calling me, you don't tell me this, you don't tell me this. Like, look at what I got for her. You told me everything would be all right if I was honest, but it wasn't that way. I tell my daughter, tell me the truth and we'll be straight. If you lie to me, that's when we're gonna have issues. So when she broke everything down to me, whenever she's gotten in trouble and she's broken everything down to me, most of this is why I understand why her and her mom bicker, because it's really just me and my mom in this form, mm-hmm. which is most of the time my daughter's right. Mm-hmm. I'm listening to the argument between her and her mom. I'm like, she's right. Mm-hmm. Kids ain't stupid.
Like, what you mean she's right? I mean, you would handle it like that. Like that makes more sense than what the fuck you talking about. Mm-hmm. Like in certain contexts, like when you really listen to like why kids do some of the stuff that they do, you be like, they're not wrong. Like when my son got in trouble at school for pissing on a little boy in the bathroom. The reason why he did it, nobody told me. I asked him in front of the teacher what happened, and he was like, the little boy kept poking him while he was peeing, and my son said, "Hey, if you poke me again, I'm gonna pee on you." And the little boy was like, "No, you're not." Proceeded. My son turned and said, "Voila!" I was like, he told him to leave him alone. What you want me to do? I ain't finna do nothing. You did right.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Oh shit.
I wasn't mad at him at all.
He was a man of his word. That's why it worked.
That's why it worked.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at it.
So real quick, going back to the original question.
For the rest of the day.
Going back to the original question before I got here. So the other time was the thing that somebody says to make me not want to date them. Do not tell me I'm gonna get you pregnant. Oh fuck no.
Well, hold on.
Fuck no.
Before you go there, I told my wife on one of our dates. I was
on one of your dates.
Yeah.
That was the first encounter.
I think it might have been while we was just talking on the phone. I said, if you ever get with me, I'm gonna be your last relationship.
That's okay.
That's exactly what I said.
You don't tell somebody I'm gonna get you pregnant. No.
But it was implied. We having dates because that's happening.
I'd rather it be implied than you come to me
and say I'm gonna
face
get you
to
pregnant.
face.
Yeah, it is.
Say it like directly.
Kevin, right before you leave, for everybody, what is the most hood or ratchet thing you ever heard that was actually a turn on, or like something that was extremely ratchet that turned you on?
When I found out that the whores like to put the makeup sponges up their coochie so they can still have sex while they on their period.
What?
All right.
I like that.
That's interesting.
Yep.
I don't like them extremely long nails. No, I don't. But
I don't either. But I love when they ripping into my back.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
What about the ones that become the claws?
No, not the ones that's pointed.
But the reason why I like them nails, like this is extremely ratchet because I hate the long nails itself. Mm-hmm. But when a girl comes to me with them long nails and does this shit with my chin and be like, baby, I'm like, I'm fuck this shit. That shit is incredibly sexy. Yeah, I'm like, girl.
A nigga will fall for this, that just about every single time, I promise you.
Yeah. That long nail touch my chin and you grab my beard just a little bit. Yeah.
I'm still a sucker for the cliche like mouth movements with the hair twirl. Like I'm still
yeah. I was saying on like an old video that I had posted.
Like when Nunu popped that gum and did that at ATL, boy.
Yeah. I had posted on one of our old videos. You remember this? Like one of the things that I like, I don't like the long nails, and I don't like girls who like overly like too much move. Like it's just unnecessary. But when a rat, and I only like ratchet girls who do this. I don't like the little prissy girl because it don't look the same. They had them long nails and they do this. Explain why I like. And they do this shit with their fucking hair.
Oh yeah, that shit. Nah. Yeah.
I don't know why I like that shit. But like if I'm in the hood and I see what?
I'm not gonna lie, I do go to that quite a bit. When I see that shit.
What this?
Yeah. When they got the long ass hair, they go to
that's an immediate time. Right. They pops in my head.
Yeah, so like that might be a tree. Yeah.
But that's a turn on.
No, he was saying it was a turn on. We was just telling him.
You know what's a turn on? Pretty feet. He knew I was going there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Especially fresh tips.
And he go to that every time.
And also the earthy women.
Earthy women feet.
Let's go touch grass together.
You got something.
As far as something ratchet?
Something ratchet that a guy that can do this like, oh, that's the track.
Niggas, I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. If a nigga instantly starts acting ratchet, I instantly think you're a bitch and I'm leaving.
Well, Shawty got a grill. That shit might be sexy too. Especially if it be her.
You got one? What about that one go-to?
It depends on where it's at.
Yeah, that depends on.
If she got one like right here,
mm-hmm.
that shit kind of sexy. Yeah. But if she got one like back here or right here, smack down in the front like that, hell no. Nah, or if it's one of these, 30 right here, hell no.
Nah. A woman with the right color wig is a turn on too.
Green.
It's the right color. The right color.
I said green.
No, that ain't the right color.
No, like for some of them, they make it look good. Like it has to be the right color on you.
A lot of women been going to pink.
That shit ain't cute.
No, it ain't cute on a lot of.
Not the pink wig, but I mean like the pink and braids.
Is that highlighter fucking lipstick?
What?
Like when they be having.
Oh, you talking about gonorrhea green?
Yeah, shit like that. Or when they have like the yellow lipstick. Like, girl, you look like a fucking clown.
Most women that wear makeup look like clowns. I see.
They're trying to look like they eat Skittles for life.
That's why I just stuck to the wig because I was like, all right, your hair is your hair. You don't do whatever. I prefer the natural look, but I know you more than likely might throw on.
Now, if you ask me, like, what's some weird shit that is a slick turn on that other people might not like?
Go ahead.
When going back to the grill thing, not a full grill, but for some odd reason, the snake bites or the vampire bite grills. I don't know what it is. That shit look dope.
You spent a year in Miami and that's what you
She done went down there and fell in love with the souls.
Nah, it's dope on black people. White people, for me, no offense.
Damn, that makes sense. You done came back, you done locked up your hair, you like niggas with goals. Oh man, Miami changed you. Oh man.
No, I would agree with you. I would agree with you if I said I was a sucker for people with accents.
No. I'm just saying Miami fucked you up. You done come back, you in love with
it depends on the accent.
And all the goals in their mouth and I like when you got them piercings right there.
No,
guys
with earrings. Guys with earrings.
I was like, Kodak Black.
Ew.
I remember hearing their voice maybe like once or twice.
Yeah.
I went to college with this girl. I think she was from she was Slavic or some shit like that.
Slavic?
I believe so.
Wow. I met a Russian girl yesterday. That was funny.
I had a Russian mom and daughter come to.
She had quite an American accent until she said her last name. Lord,
but the girl married and stuff now. But like she is what's the shit called? She is royalty, like actual royalty. And she went to our college, and I kid you not, she was so much fun. Like I didn't get to do nothing with her mostly because it was me. Like
that was just
right. Yeah. I didn't realize she liked me, and I should have because like she was like, Michael, you want to see my nipples? I got them pierced, and I was like, sure. And she showed them to me, and she was like,
I suck them, will they like leak or something? I just want to know, does your blood taste good?
I've done shit like that, but I didn't do it with her. I was not like computing at the time.
What? They pierce, nigga. It might bleed.
Yeah.
I plan on sucking on your titties. If a little blood get in there, a little blood get in there.
Yeah, I would like to know.
They were
I would like to know before I do what I do.
They was freshly pierced.
I'm not gonna eat no period blood. You know what I'm saying? But if you get a cut on your body and I just happen to be sucking on that region and a little bit seep into my mouth, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Yeah, they were freshly pierced.
But period blood is different. Of course, yeah. That shit tastes like nickels.
Oh God.
Ain't lying.
So you know good and well you done had a little bit of period blood because you go down to eat and she either just got off or about to start, and then neither one of y'all paid attention to the time of the month. And that shit tastes like nickels.
I redraw my statement.
Exactly.
Exactly. I forget the name of the podcast, and I hope they see this shit because I do want to shout y'all out. But he said that good coochie is supposed to taste like the heat coming off a PlayStation. And he has never been more
I've seen that.
I've seen that. More right. That
is
the greatest line I've ever heard in history, and he is 1,000% correct.
Yeah.
The heat coming off of a PlayStation, nice and metallic. I'm just playing. That shit to be like that.
That's all the questions I had.
No, that's all you had for this go around. It was pretty rambunctious today, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, you wasn't here for some of it. I'm not gonna say one of them because it keeps making shit.
Yeah, no.
It keeps making him bad, but
that shit pisses me off.
It was a thread, and it was like, what was the craziest head moments? It was from.
Would you have sex in the cemetery?
Hell no.
This girl was.
That was my thought.
This girl was getting head on her.
I believe in a pair on that chick. I don't want to be like.
I don't want a ghost to crawl in my pants.
Yeah.
I don't. What if I get raped by a ghost?
Great.
What if I get raped by a ghost?
I'm sorry.
That's crazy to me, man.
So real quick, what's out of me, bro? Since we are still plotting and everything, stop. How you doing with One Piece so far?
What episode are you on?
I just got past the fight with Katakuri.
Oh, how did you feel?
I love that we're talking about this.
But the funniest moment, and it will always be the funniest moment, is, and I have to love the creator for this because this part of the show resonated with me. When Katakuri was eating them donuts, I sat there, I was like, two things. One of the two things is about to happen. He's going to either go in here and he's going to be dancing while eating, or he's going to be singing while eating. I was like, I'm a singer when I eat. He was singing about the donuts, and I was like, there it is.
Donuts.
That's how you know you're a fat ass. That's how you know. And
y'all know,
food.
yeah, speaking of singing, this has nothing to do with food at all. But I was listening to something on, like, I think TikTok, and apparently there was this homeless lady this homeless man, homeless lady who asked this man for something. And he said, no, get away from me, you stank jigaboo, or something like that. And she said, okay, that's why your daddy's a bitch and your mama's a hoe. And now everybody knows. You gotta stop fucking with these homeless people that can sing. You gotta stop fucking with homeless people that can sing, because now we got jingles. Homeless jingles. That is so funny to me. I just catch myself randomly throughout the day, driving in my car. La 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 la. That's why your daddy's a bitch and your mama's a hoe. And now everybody knows. Like, that shit is great. It just rolls off the tongue every time. Your daddy's a bitch and your mama's a hoe. And now everybody knows.
Because you don't get the confidence. Not y'all, bro.
That's why I'm sitting here.
That would be my auntie and my uncle. You tripping? But
that's why.
When you start, is how you started.
I don't know how to turn around to this man.
But that's why you had to look at me, because I was laughing. Look, there was background. That was background that you missed.
Because his face was a motherfucker.
We were talking about a homeless woman.
This would have been a whole completely different show.
That was so funny.
Alright, that's been this episode of the C3S show.
No, hold on.
How dare?
You said the category, right?
Yeah, it was long as hell. Long as hell.
But it was.
I mean, it was dope. Don't get me wrong. It was super dope.
And what episode is that?
It was
500?
Nah, 870 something.
870.
Nah, that thing lasted about 15 episodes. So
I don't think I've ever seen
like
one episode
from
of One Piece.
860.
It's a journey.
No,
If you could pick one episode of One Piece to make me watch, what episode would it be?
I would say it'd be Whole Cake Island.
What? I'm going Doflamingo fights.
No.
I'm going because this is the first time you see Luffy get pushed to
What are
the
you
brink.
saying?
Just
What
to
are
get
y'all
stronger.
saying? Is it Katie Couric?
Katakuri.
Katakuri.
Yes.
Category. Category?
No.
Katakuri.
He being funny.
Like
Cat.
Curry.
He ain't on your shirt.
Yeah, Catakuri.
Category.
He ain't on your shirt.
Yeah, he's somewhere on there.
That's all right.
Oh, you got a German on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got German.
I've seen him before.
That's
I know.
Usopp,
Yeah,
bitch
Usopp.
ass.
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up, show the world your wonderful jacket.
Ace, my nigga, Ace.
Who is this?
That's Chopper.
Is he useless?
No,
He's a doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
no.
This
You gonna get out my Chopper.
His
You
name
know,
is,
his
his name
name
is,
is-
his name is Zoro, right?
Okay, so Chopper is
That's
more.
Luffy. I know who Luffy
So
is.
Chopper is more
Wasted
useful
potential.
than Krillin.
What? Oh, you
Where's
liar.
the where's
you a
the white beard guy?
You lied.
You not on there?
I'm looking. No.
Jimbei.
What's her name?
Nami.
The girl with the titties.
Yeah, like,
Nami. She's the navigator.
I'm not gonna lie. Any episode with Nami and Robin, he'll enjoy. But probably Robin.
very much so.
Oh, this couple came to my job last
Crocodile.
night dressed like Cowboy Bebop and the girl. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking dope.
Damn.
It's dope. Dope.
Yeah, he ain't got him on there.
All right.
That ain't Catakuri, but nah.
Mr. 3.
That's what nigga.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, Mr.
Well,
3.
fuck it. I ain't gonna stop going since we already done transitioned to anime.
And before we start talking about One Piece, to all my One Piece fans, I know I feel for y'all. I feel for myself too.
Wait.
No, I ain't. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I was about to say, because you ruined Attack on Titans, bruh. I'm not doing this with
This is
you.
why I told you
Yeah,
last time.
there's no spoilers.
But even still.
But a 6-month break.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it just gives you time to catch up.
First off.
They need a break.
His name
Bro.
is Charlotte?
They've been doing this every week for like
Charlotte Caterpillar.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
They need a break.
I agree. But this made people appreciate the show more.
Yeah, for sure. Did they kill him on the show?
Yes.
Now
they killed Ace.
I'm sorry.
Who is Ace?
That was
Ace is one of Luffy's brothers.
Who is Ace?
Oh, he's the one down there.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
He had got turned into a donut.
A donut?
Hey, yo, bro.
He got.
Hey, yo.
Respect.
But it's true. Yeah, I got a big. It was very painful.
Really got blown up.
Multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
One time.
He died multiple times.
That's true, but he got blown up once.
At least in One Piece, niggas when they die. They just bring back. You can't even not even enjoy the death. You can't process the death without them bringing them niggas back. Goku died multiple times.
He only died twice.
Multiple times and then disappeared.
Luffy strong.
He's a terrible father.
Who's the skeleton with the afro?
Lie. I dare you to.
Hold up.
Literally broke.
Pause!
I said it.
How is he a bad father?
Okay.
How is Goku a bad father?
Yes.
He's not.
How so?
Hush. How is he a bad father?
Nigga, that nigga just leaves. He just leaves.
When did he leave?
What you mean?
When did he leave?
So Chi-Chi just takes care of everybody.
When did he leave?
He leaves them niggas all the time to go trade for no reason. That nigga trades for no reason.
That's not true. When did he leave?
In all of Dragon Ball.
When did he leave?
Not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
When did he leave?
When did he not leave?
No. Hey.
This is an argument between y'all.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't stand Dragon Ball Z.
That's fine. Then just say you don't like it. But how? When did he leave?
Because honestly, it's not. It's good.
It's great. When did he leave?
All the time, bro.
She thinks
you keep saying that, but you're not pinpointing.
Because I'm not about to sit here and do this.
You don't have to do
Because I don't like Dragon Ball Z. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a cool anime.
He died. This is one of the issues why I have when people be talking about Goku being a bad father. From the ages of when he was first born to the age of 4, Goku was with his son every single day. Got killed because his brother came, and then he went to go and rescue his son and got killed in the process. He was dead for a year, got brought back by his son, and then proceeded to go save his son and his friends when they was going against Vegeta and Nappa. He got hurt, and he had to recover.
He could have just killed them niggas.
No, he couldn't.
Why?
Because Vegeta was incredibly strong. He beat the shit. Vegeta was stronger than Goku at the time.
But what happened?
What you mean? What happened?
Why is Vegeta no longer stronger than Goku?
That's a great point.
It's like they just magically turn the switch off.
That's not how that happened. So after the Goku and Vegeta fight, he got hurt, right? And he was bedridden for like 6 months because they had to get some sensu beans. By that point, Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan are going to Planet Namek to get the Dragon Balls to go resurrect their dead friends because they can't use the ones on Earth because you can only bring somebody. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably what made me upset about the show. Like, so people should get brought back.
Yeah, because it's like, bro.
But hold on.
You can't reset like that.
You watch One Piece, right?
Of course.
Motherfuckers get killed and then all of a sudden just magically appear again.
Who you talking about?
In One Piece.
In
several. How many times did
people die and stay dead?
How many?
Ace hasn't come back.
Ace is one of the few.
How many? Whitebeard.
How many
come
times
back.
did the dude who looked
My
like?
nigga,
Hold on. How many times did the dude who looked like a shark get murked and then reappear like 20 episodes later?
Which
like
nigga?
I would say there's a couple sharks.
I'm trying to remember his name, but I'm blanking on it.
Jinbei, Hody,
if he's
Arlong.
Let me see. If he's on there, I will point this motherfucker out.
I'm saying, let me know because.
Turn.
I guess this is how I sound to people when I'm talking.
No, it's the same on the back.
Oh nah, I don't see him.
My nigga,
but
the one that started the whole Love Pirates.
People,
he didn't come back.
People in Dragon Ball die and they stay dead too. That's not because you got
no, they don't.
Grandpa Gohan, Bardock, Goku's mom, several times.
Why Krillin ain't stay dead?
Yeah, because oh my god. Okay, so in context, Krillin has died.
The greatest human.
Too good. That's just bad writing to be real.
That's all I put together.
If I'm being honest with y'all.
Yeah, that Krillin is the greatest.
He died.
He died.
No, he's a skinnier. Like,
I would say he's just an old man. Like he's been aged.
You must be talking about Arlong.
I can't remember.
Arlong's dead.
I can't remember his name.
But like Arlong's not dead. He lobbed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Arlong.
You talking about Arlong?
I don't know if that's.
Are you talking about Jimbei?
I can't fucking remember.
Oh, you talking about Fisher Tiger?
Is it Fisher Tiger?
Red scale like looking dude. The Fishman Island, the guy who.
All I know is it sounds like they whooping your ass in this argument.
No. First off,
as the One Piece side of things.
Okay, but when it comes to the
Goku side of things,
she tripped.
I don't see how he was necessarily a bad father from the perspective of their sayings.
Right. Not even just that. The nigga died twice for his son. Twice.
That's so true.
And
put him in a position to be raised by people that he knew would take care of him properly. That is proper parenting.
And then also
Piccolo's a great parent.
I know. I'm saying Piccolo is a great parent
he's a great uncle. Yes, he is.
Sometimes being a great parent knows, all right, to put my child in this position so that way they'll win.
But it's not. But my issue with that is that you remove the context of who the person is in the context of the Dragon Ball world. Goku's an amazing father. He was in Gohan's life most of his fucking life.
Until
people go to like
Vegeta's a better father though.
What?
He
never held or hugged his son until he was 8.
He did the right thing.
Until he was 8, he didn't hug or touch his son.
He did the right thing for
Trunks. And I will say this. If you look at Vegeta as a character from where he started to where he is now, yes, you can perceive him as being a better father. But the context of saying Goku's a bad
Raw.
He even put his hand. Vegeta even put his hand on Trunks' shoulder and explained a lot of shit to him, and then proceeded to knock that nigga out so he could self-implode.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself for his kid and his wife. But
excellent father.
But yeah, and
even better husband.
Way better husband.
Even better. He's the best husband in the show.
No, Krillin's the best husband in the show.
Huh?
We talk about
Krillin's the best husband in the show.
Nah.
Krillin's the best husband in the show.
Yeah.
The way he treats Android 18,
he works.
It's magnificent.
It is magnificent.
It is nice. Vegeta's the best husband in the show.
So that brings me to a question.
That nigga got smacked.
Because
Bulma got smacked by Beerus, and Vegeta proceeded to whoop his ass. No. He proceeded to whoop his ass so much. He was so powerful in that moment. He was stronger than Goku. They ain't never said that shit in the show. Ever.
That's true.
That nigga was so mad and protected his wife so hard. He beat up the Destroyer for a good 30 seconds.
Yeah. And my kind of argument is that they showed that
the Destroyer punched him in the face.
You finna say,
and not only did he eat that shit, he turned into it.
You finna say that when Goku found out that Goku Black had killed Chi-Chi and he had
killed Goten too.
Yeah, had went the fuck off. Like in context when you're talking about Dragon Ball or Goku as a character about being this horrible fucking dad, it's a fucking lie. Right. Because you
are so offended right now.
I am, because I think it's bullshit.
No, I really just do this to fuck with you. It's like the best thing ever. I be saying the same thing every single time.
His feelings are like,
and I'm surprised he hasn't caught on to it yet. Because I'm really upset. I tell you the same thing every 5 years. I tell you the same thing. Because 5 years ago, I told you the same thing.
It's always an argument, I guess, because when I be looking online and people be like, oh, Goku is a terrible father because he gave Cell a sense of being. That's your only fucking argument. Oh, he leaves constantly. When? When people say he leaves, I'm like, when did this nigga leave? He left one time and that was with Ooh.
My argument would be is like, Goku knew in the time chamber that it's like, you know, I gotta leave this to my son one day. Yeah. I'm gonna push you to your limit so you can protect this earth now.
It's the only time.
And Gohan is the strongest nigga in the show.
What
you mean was?
I mean, Goku with Ultra Instinct and Vegeta.
If you want to count Super and want to talk about Beast, then okay, maybe.
No, but no. When it gets each other, and Beerus and Whis asked Goku, "Why were you holding back while Gohan was giving his all?" He said, "I just wanted to see what he could do." Goku is the strongest outside of the context of the Angels. It's Goku, Vegeta, and to some extent, Vegeta's stronger because Ultra Ego. The more battle damage he takes, he gets stronger. So if you're talking about a long, drawn-out fight, Vegeta's the strongest. If you're talking about we're gonna end this in 5 minutes, Goku's the strongest. Yeah. So
they had two sides of the same coin.
Yes, like they should have been at all times.
So I'm gonna ask this question, and then I'm going to leave.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that TV?
Miracles.
that TV, such as anime, cartoons, not reality TV shows,
no,
or movies that y'all watch have an influence on your love life?
Yes. I think you could throw reality shows in there too.
No.
The reason why you can throw reality shows in there because a lot of women who watch those reality shows tend to act like those bitches.
I mean, naturally.
Yeah. But for
right.
y'all,
but they think, but it has you've dated a girl who watches that and is like, oh, that's my spirit animal talking about that female that proceeds to take on her personality and try to implement it on you like you're gonna react like that nigga on TV. That's why bitch, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Feeling wide on me, I'm gonna throw your ass in the pool too like Ray J did.
Now see, this is where I realized that the spirits are with me and I have some type of power. Because those same bitches that be watching the reality shows and everything, when you start talking truth to them and just start speaking some real shit to them, they don't become like those reality stars no more. They start paying attention to the shit that you like and try to be like them.
Yeah, when you find
they get mad at first though.
No, it's just it could be any girl just through conversation. If they just enjoy the conversation, they'll have to like that.
Yeah, like for example, I was explaining some shit to somebody today, and they was like, "Damn, it sound like you talking about me," and I shut the fuck up because I'm not saying that that's you, right?
I remember at one point in time, a lot of women and a lot of men wanted to act like Bugs and Lola for the longest because Bugs allowed men to be assholes, and Lola still loved him because he wasn't an asshole to her.
A lot of people want to be hard.
That's what women want. Women want Superman inside of Clark Kent, but don't understand that you got Clark Kent. Mm-hmm. Like they want Clark Kent to be Superman, but they want Superman to turn around and be Clark Kent. It don't work like that. Like it really don't work.
Now
like
everybody wants Bruce Wayne.
Some of us have always been him.
Yeah. They want Bruce Wayne. No. They want Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm not Bruce Wayne.
I'm Batman. I'm not Bruce Wayne. Hear me when I say that. They want Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
Yeah. I'm on a mission.
If you don't make six figures, sis, don't ask for six figures.
No, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
I don't agree. The reason why I don't agree with that is because it's not always a thing of like how much you make. Sometimes it's just about who you are as a person.
You haven't been on social media, have you?
No, I haven't been on social
media. Mike.
You married?
Yeah.
You've already locked in. Yeah. Anybody else in this room locked in?
But I mean, when I was working. But when I was.
How long have you been married?
Damn.
If you have to think about it too long.
It's been 3 years.
If you have to think about it too long. How many other people in this room are locked in? I didn't see any hands go up.
Anyway.
Casper is.
Ennis. Don't put Casper in.
I saw the video. That's what I said. But it's different. It's different because the thing about it is women want men who make six figures. And then when they get shot down by all the women who want six figures, you don't make enough. You don't drive this car. You don't have this job. Now they take that hurt because they feel like they're not good enough. And that's messed up. Right? So then when you get a female who understands your situation, now that same male has this border up because they're always going to feel like they're not enough until somebody steps in and says it's okay. And then it still might not be enough. You got to rock that shit out.
The reason why I was saying what I was saying, because if you don't lead with money, don't lead with money. Lead with who you are as an individual. If they end up liking you, then they end up liking you. And then over time, you can tell them, yeah, I'm straight. And then they're like, oh, but why you didn't tell me? It's just something that I didn't want you to like me because of this. I wanted you to like me because of me. But sometimes you don't get there because when she's like, oh, how much you making? And you lie or you don't tell her the whole story. And you're like, I'm doing okay. And she's like, what's okay? I'm just okay. And because they want to hear that six-figure number. If you don't tell them the six-figure number and they're like, oh, he probably don't got it like that. Or you pull up in an apartment. Because I know guys. It's one I'm thinking about right now. Not going to say his name. I love you though. Because me and him was talking about this like a week ago. And he was like, one girl, he makes great money. Mm-hmm. Like $500,000 a year money. And he was like, I brought her to my apartment. Ain't nothing fancy. He ain't in no condo. He said he don't see no point in having all that if it's just him. He's like, brought her here, and they talked or whatever, and nothing happened because she was like, I feel like you're not up to my standard type shit. And he was like, you know what? I respect it, whatever. She got in her car, she left. 3 days after that, she found out what he did because somebody else who had introduced him called him and was like, why you didn't tell me that? And he was like, I didn't think that was important because you're supposed to be getting to know me. Right. And then she was like, oh, well, we could go out again. Instantly, he already figured out what it was. At the end of the day, if you don't like me, I've been saying this since I can remember. My mom couldn't stand when I was saying, if a girl likes me for what I'm wearing or how much I got, I don't need to be with this bitch. Me and my wife started talking while I was still homeless.
I remember that.
The fuck are we talking about? If you want
Most
somebody,
women don't think the same way.
That's why
that's what I'm saying. They lock in on the security.
Yeah, but I'm saying it depends on personalities. If you find a girl that's like, I want money, and she don't got money, she ain't good for nobody. Not even the nigga that got money.
Very true, but I also feel like
even the women who got money are not always good with the niggas who have money because they be like, oh, well, I make 6 figures, you make 6 figures, we're the same. And then to some context, because sometimes, and this is one of the realest things that I had heard is that like most women who make 6 figures don't have it all together mentally. Most men who have 6 figures do. And when those two people come together, sometimes women don't know how to handle the guy who got 6 figures because he's not overreacting to a lot of the shit that she's freaking the fuck out about. And it's like, oh well, then we're not.
That's just maturity in general.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A man on a mission cannot be distracted. A woman on a mission cannot be distracted. Yes, somebody can come into their life and everything, but if you are not on the same mental level as them, and where they're trying to go, oh yeah, you're gonna feel that insecurity. You're gonna get that in the dust.
But that's what I'm saying. I agree with her on that part where it's like we gotta be on the same mental wavelength. But
it doesn't even
you can meet somebody who makes $2,000 a month and you make $10,000 a month and y'all fucking work.
Let me tell you something. That depends because I was talking to somebody. Okay. He doesn't have kids. He works like 2 part-time jobs. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's something that plays a factor in that because I have a kid. I get paid pretty good, more than him. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, the thing that is conflicting is time. Where he feels like he can text me all the time, he gets mad when I don't text back.
Well,
that's where that separation. There's certain.
That's not a money thing.
It's not a money thing.
You're a
but
parent.
I'm saying
You're a parent, and you have certain priorities that you have to be locked in with. He has no responsibilities but himself. So he has time and energy to try to put into multiple things.
Invest in himself.
But
that's where.
Why he can't invest in you?
Or why he can't?
Because he's trying to build with you, build a life with you. That is him doing that. He's investing in you because once he knows he has you locked down, he can invest in you accordingly, which allows you to invest in him, which allows you to invest in your child, which allows y'all to be one big happy family.
And I understand that. Go ahead.
The misunderstanding really just sounds like it comes from just him not understanding that, hey, you got this stuff going on. That's where the disconnect is. You may not be able to be at your phone because you have a child, because you're working a full-time job.
Is when you sit back and tell me I'm wrong for multiple things just because I did not get a chance to text you back. Calling me and yelling at me, telling me you're wrong.
How often do y'all talk?
Oh, not that often anymore.
Even before that, but like for a lot of people, time is everything. Some people want to have that companionship. Some people want to know that they got that person in their corner. Like I get into a lot of arguments with people I deal with.
Plus he's down in Miami, it can't work. Huh? Plus he's down in like Fort Lauderdale, it's not gonna work.
But you changed. But you changed when you came back from Miami. So
yeah, I had experience with niggas like him.
Here.
That made you touch grass. Huh?
Look, let me tell you something. Sex really was not everything. Sometimes a lot of people believe, and hear me when I say this, sex is not everything.
It's not, but it makes you overlook a lot.
It does. We ain't even have sex, and this nigga is obsessed.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You gonna drill to your personality.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Everything in your relationship can be damn near
You see
perfect.
the problem.
It's not everything, but if you have
You hear what I said?
if you have a good or great
I
relationship,
was like, he's an Aquarius. Stefan went like this.
if you have a good
He
to
went
great
like this
relationship,
and pointed at you too. I was like, hey, you see the problem.
but let's say y'all not having sex like at all.
Fair enough.
That's just gonna matter. Because this is something that I've had to say to several women before. You said that you only want me fucking you. You only want me having sex with you.
Tell me.
If sex is not that important, why is that a stipulation in this relationship?
Or if sex is not that important, why is it so hard for you to provide it when I need it? Knowing that I'm a man and I have a high probability of having a high sex drive.
When somebody can point out that you know that this person needs just a relaxing moment, and sex is part of that relaxing moment, I'm sorry, you gotta give it. You gotta give it. If you know you have a stressful life, and the one thing that's supposed to cause you the less stress allows you to de-stress, and sex is part of that, because sex is supposed to be a de-stressor.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you gotta supply it. Stop, get out your feelings, and it's mostly
Get out
women.
because a lot of women be like, oh, my head hurts.
That's fine.
Like, you don't realize, like,
put your head on the pillow.
If we have sex, your head not gonna hurt.
Thank you.
And that's a woman.
Like, it's literally, sex is literally a stress reliever. Like, literally.
Sometimes your headaches come from
I
your
got
body.
a question.
My thing that I have never heard a proper answer to. I just asked a question. No. I just asked a question. I haven't got a proper answer from any woman that I've ever asked. If you only want me having sex with you, just you, but then we're together and we stop having sex as much as we used to, which sometimes happen. That's cool. But you go from what it is every day or every other day to once a month. How the fuck are you gonna get mad at me for being like, for anybody, whether you're a guy or a girl, how you gonna get mad at that person for eventually going out of the relationship? Oh, you were supposed to only be with me. Then why the fuck are you not providing that? And then when they say, oh, sex isn't everything, then why I can't fuck somebody else?
Did you talk about it first?
Most people do.
I'm just asking, did you talk about it first?
Yeah,
did you give the warning?
Yes.
Did you give the warning?
Here's the thing that I've learned. Here's the thing that I've learned from listening to therapists. Like the therapist.
Yes.
Here's the thing that I learned
it's
from
the most awkward thing.
From listening to
oh really? Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. So I asked you the question.
Yeah.
After sex, after a nigga, I don't think he was here yet. So after one of the conversations.
Have you ever had sex? That shit just Rick and Morty show ass. You just.
Yeah.
Like you tense up.
Yeah, you tense
like
up.
you tense up.
Like, nah, I done melted into myself, but I ain't never just.
Yeah, nah, I ain't really.
I had to like give
I
that
ain't
nigga
never
a massage.
Right. So what was that like? Like what went through your mind with that shit?
I'm possessed and now I can't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up.
You mean like he
did
that?
Yes, like
I mean
that puts honey.
I done nutted and fell straight asleep before.
You fast.
I thought it only was a one-time thing. I thought it freaked me out the third time, but
third.
You think by the third time you be used to seeing that shit.
No, because I thought it was because when we first did it, he hadn't had sex for a long period of time, which I realized affects a lot of men, a lot. So you honestly, if guys aren't getting sex at least 3 to 4 times a week, you need to expect aggression from them niggas.
Facts.
You have to expect aggression. It's just like if us as women, if we don't eat for a certain period of time, you're going to get like
y'all become
this anger.
Yeah. You're like,
and
why the
then
fuck are you mad?
you know, women
I didn't do
go.
nothing.
women can go a long period of time without sex, but towards that end period, it's like I'm ready to fight, and I'm ready to fight every female that I see, but I'm ready to every nigga I see. You know. But as far as that, after the first time, that's what happened. But then, like a couple of weeks later, we did it again, and it happened, and I was like, okay. You know, massaged him out. It was cool. The third time, I was like, all right, bro, what's really going on? Like, you gotta tell me what's going on, because this is I was like, does this happen every time, or is this just like a new experience for you? Yeah. He was like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, okay, when people start off that sentence, it's usually I'm ready for the lie and the truth.
Yeah.
What did he tell me? He told me he has seizures during sex. So I was like, wait a minute.
Wasn't that one of the things I read?
I was like, wait.
One of the things I read was...
No. Because I was sitting here and I was like, wait, that's a medical condition. As a educator, I need to know these things. If
you don't be
I'm
like, kill this nigga?
Right.
Literally read, she got head, had a seizure, but he had to take her to the hospital type seizure. That's what it was. That's what I read. So the fact that she said that is hilarious.
I told him,
that's hilarious.
I was like, you're really cool, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we can have sex anymore. I can't. That's something that I cannot deal with.
He has seizures after when he has sex.
Like when he nuts, he has a seizure.
Oh, so he bite man for real.
Like it's crazy. So like
this nigga.
I'm not making fun of people. I'm just saying that's a weird.
But it was just I told him that, and he was like, I understand. It sucks, but I understand. Because come to find out, he stopped telling people about it because
he stopped getting pussy.
Right, they would leave. But I'm like, if you would have told me prior to, we would have been okay, because I would have asked you, okay, so what do I need to do when you have seizures? Like,
right.
The thing is,
you gotta tell me what
you
to do.
So many women have not given him opportunity because he's told them.
Right.
So he got to you, it was, man, I really want to hit you, girl. I ain't gonna say nothing and see where it goes. And then when he do tell you, it's like, fuck, I'm still in the same position. Whether I tell first or tell last, I'm still in the same position. I'm just SOL. So now I'm gonna just start lying to people. That's how that shit
This is me being a nigga. He could be mid-stroke being like, dang, you making me, I'm going to end up having a seizure in this motherfucker. And it'll literally have a seizure. Who's the ego?
No, that's going to scare the shit out of her.
And
that's going to scare the shit out of her.
Because first of all,
I've never witnessed a seizure. That shit is scary.
That shit is scary.
And I've never, like, fully witnessed a seizure when that stuff was happening. So I'm just thinking, okay, because a lot of niggas catch cramps. Oh, they do. So, you know, I'm sitting there.
Especially if you on your knees on the bed.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm thinking.
That shit right here. You're like,
shit.
Are you good?
Listen, one time I had to pull out the pussy. I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta walk this off. We ain't moving that muscle.
Y'all ever caught like an abdomen cramp?
Yeah.
Got them going.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, just
let me lay down.
You feel like sucking for a second.
Yeah.
Just sucking for about 30 minutes.
But, you know, so luckily I would turn him over.
Wait,
like, you know, because you have, when people have seizures, you have to turn them on their side.
Oh, okay.
So luckily, because I thought he caught a cramp, I had to turn him over, because he would always lie like back on his back. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking, oh, he caught a cramp in like one of his legs or something. Let me turn him on his side or whatever, bro.
When you thought I was seizure, she was like, I ain't. Listen, the right, wrong girl, you gotta be careful, because she gonna be like, keep on fucking with me. We gonna fuck. And then he like, nah, let's do it. And she mad at you, and she like, nah, I'm gonna kill you. On purpose, nigga. Like, I'm fucking you till you have the worst seizure you had.
That's a wonderful way to go out.
It is. Right, yeah.
That's kind of dark the way that turned, though.
If you don't actually murder me, but I die from your pussy.
But I did tell him.
I've said several times. When I'm in my 80s. When I'm in my 80s.
I'm not dying for no pussy.
But you just like, okay, like Death at the Funeral. We all seen that movie.
When I'm in my 80s, if I'm not able to perform the same shit I'm performing now, with like dancing and everything, that's the perfect way for me.
Not all the way like that though.
I'm about to say,
like,
I ain't going out like that.
No, not like that.
Handle that.
They ain't your kid.
I'm an emotional person.
Like, nah.
So like, if what I'm doing doesn't work,
yeah,
I start freaking out, and I don't know, it's weird. But on that note, I'm gonna go. I got a grill. I will catch y'all later.
All right, sis.
See you later. Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Stay easy.
And they talk about parking about to be limited. So
Well, damn.
That's been this episode.
I'm about to say.
Watch out for the next one. Like, subscribe.